Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Haywood Valley Raceway. This is the hometown track of Chase Family Racing, and today we have visiting us Clint from Gman Adventures. Clint has a channel, Gman Adventures, where he's been hosting some races, and I was just in a race down there at his place in which I had the top 3 cars somehow and ended up with first, second, and third place. So I'm happy for that. Also won a little bit of money from that race, so that was awesome. And he had some cars that he wanted to try out on the track, so when he sent my cars back to me, he included these cars here so I can give him a run down the track. Nothing's been done to them. They are just basically fresh out of the package. And I'm gonna run them down the track, see what we can get out of them, and then I will take them to the legendary speed shop and see if we can get a little more speed out of them. Okay, up first we're gonna have this car here, this green car called 24/7. He weighs in at 30.5 grams. Let's see how he does. All right, so he ended up with an 8.75. 8.75 for the 24/7. That's not too bad for a unlubed car. Up next, we've got this bright yellow Corvette convertible. Weighs in at 32.6. Yeah, he's a little slow. 11.85. All right, he'll definitely need some work, but you never know until you run him down the track. Up next, we've got the Nissan Skyline coming in at a 34.4. $11.20. All right. Definitely needs some work. All right, up next, car number 4 is the Limited Grip. Limited Grip comes in at 29 grams. .63. All right, a little better than the last 2. All right, and car number 5 is this cool Matchbox BMW police car. Weighs in at 38.6. It's a cool car, I like this one. Dang, he seems like lightning compared to the others. That's an 8.29 for that. Not too bad. All right, looks like we're gonna have to head into the speed shop and see what we can get out of these cars. All right, and just so you know what we're kind of aiming for, here is one of those new mod mills, part mod rod, part twin mill, coming in at 32.5. This is something I've had for a little while and did a little bit of work on it. $7.55. And one more. This is the car that ended up getting first place down at Clint's drag race. It was a stock drag race, and this weighs in, showing an even 45. Let's see here. This is the Matchbox Firebird, and we'll run this down the track. Clint, that way you can see what kind of times this car gets here compared to on your track. .24. All right, and we are back from the speed shop. We have taken the cars from Gman Adventures and run them through the infamous Chase Family Racing Speed Shop. This 24/7 is rough. The Matchbox, it's all right. It's got some potential for sure. This guy here, the limited grip, is all right. Skyline does okay. Corvette, not so much. I think the main problem with these is that they are all very light, and neither of them have really great wheels. But we're gonna run them down the track and see what they can do today. All right, so originally the 24/7 had an 8.75. So let's see where he's at. .26. Well, that's a lot better. Up next will be the Corvette. This ended up, it had a time of 11.85. So that was terrible. I think he can beat that. .15. That's like a 2-second jump. Good job. This Skyline previously had a time of 11.2. 11.2 for this guy. From an 11.2 to a 7.64. Woo, now that is an improvement. That's huge. It's like almost 4 seconds. Holy moly. Up next is limited grip. I believe his time from the previous laps was like 10.82. So let's see if he can beat that. .75. Yep, it's a pretty good improvement. All right. And last up, with a previous time of 8.29, this is that Matchbox BMW police car. .69. All right. That's actually a pretty respectable time. 7.69. All right. All right, now for some high-speed racing action. Chase Family Racing has this blown out old 442 against Gman Adventures limited grip. All right, fastest lap after lane swap. It's the winner, starting in lane 1, limited grip. Lane 2, the overboard 442. .77 for limited grip. 7.77 is what that white car needs to beat. He will not. So, limited grip takes that one. Cool looking car, but loser. Next up, it'll be the Nissan Skyline from Gman going up against Track Tune from Chase Family Racing. .46 for Track Tune. 7.46 is the time the Skyline needs to beat. Bam. Track Tune 7.33. That's pretty fast. Last up, we'll do that BMW police car against a Matchbox, a Nissan 350Z from Chase Family Racing. That Nissan will start in lane 1, BMW lane 2. Dang, them are some loud wheels. 7.80. 7.80 for the BMW. 7.80 is the time that Nissan needs to beat. Oh, we've had a wreck. Something went wrong. That's right, we'll restart. All right, let's try this again. 7.8 is the time to beat. .62 for that BMW. Nice. Smoked this guy. Dang. All right, in the last matchup, we will do G-Man's Corvette and this new Ferrari. Ferrari with a 7.94. Man, that's a nice looking car. 7.94 is what that Corvette needs to beat. He does not do it. A winning time 8.01 for this Ferrari. These things are pretty sharp. It's a nice looking car. I hope they do this. I hope they do one like this, like an all black, like just all blacked out. That'd be sick. Don't you think? All right, as you can see, winner, 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 and winner. So that is 2 wins apiece. He sent 5 cars in, so we're gonna have to have a tiebreaker. All right, so I'm trying to make things as fair as we can be. So we'll have G-Man's 24/7. I think he weighs in at about 28.5 grams. And I'm gonna have him go up against what I believe to be an equal partner, which is this Mustang. Weighs in at 61 grams. Mustang versus 24/7. Seems fair to me. .13 to 8.48. Well, it's close. Maybe he'll do better in the other lane. All right, 7.13 is the time 24/7 needs to beat. 7.18, 8.23. Close, close, but no cigar. That win will go to the Mustang. Well, with that decisive victory by the Mustang, that gives 3 wins to Chase Family Racing, 2 wins to Gman. But what are you gonna do? Got the home track advantage. I know what cars run good on this track. And I'm just messing around with you anyways, man. This modified Mustang has no business racing a stock Hot Wheels that weighs 28 grams. So just goofing around, all in good fun. So that about wraps it up. He sent his cars, we raced them, tried to get a little bit more speed out of them. So I appreciate that, Gman. Thank you for setting them up. He's got a channel on YouTube now, Gman Adventures, and he just hosted a race. And he's got a bunch of races coming up. So check out the channel and take part in the racing. It's straightforward, easy to follow. I enjoyed it. And while we're here, got a couple of test cars for some upcoming races. Maybe Elevation Diecast is having a modified race. And I think for what I'm gonna send, all of my cars are going to look stock. Exactly how they came out of the package. No painted windows, no wheel hogging, wheels that came with it or swapped out for something else that matches. And for no particular reason other than I just thought it would be like a fun challenge to see how much speed I could get out of the least amount of modification. This car weighs 77 grams. 7.04. So that's pretty darn rootin' tootin' good. Got this wide-bodied Mustang Charger that I think could be a competitor. I think I got him right around 79 grams. .18. Oh, whoops, 7.10. Nice. That's a fantastic time. That's really good. Especially since this is a wide body, so it gets it slows down in this section, which is a bummer. I'm also thinking about doing something with this green Lambo. He weighs in at like 62 grams. We have to beef him up. But he's got some speed. .24. It kind of rides low, so I don't know if it would scrape on the track, on the seamless track. Knowing my luck, probably would. I still got this Dodge Charger that weighs in at 70 grams that I had sent out to Elevation Diecast, and I thought it was pretty quick. He just unluckily had to go against somebody much faster. but he weighs 70 grams. Flipped over in the corner. All right, let's get this charger one more shot. 7.19. It's not too shabby. And this goes with my theme of stock wheels that came with it. So, yeah, working on some things. Appreciate everybody that's been hanging out, watching the videos. And hopefully I'll have a few more coming out soon. Just racing some cars and talking about upcoming races. And hopefully I will have something here at Haywood Valley. I have a couple of ideas for what I want to do. I just got to figure out how to best manage it and make it be cool. So, anyways, oh dang. What is this boneyard? I forgot I had cars down here. Oh. The Mercury Cougar from the Resistance versus the diecast Illuminati. This thing, for some reason, has gotten faster. Oh man. Right off the track, he's so fast. Holy moly. Well, I ran that car the other day and it had got like a 7.17, which is really fast. Also fast. Probably not anymore. The 60, this is a 50, no, like a 63 gram DeLorean. All right, let's see what we got. .20, even after falling straight to the floor. Still fast. All right. Actually, I can hear something came loose. Dang it. That's all right. Quick fix. All right, everybody take care. I will see you out on the races. Everybody be well.